Hello friends, I hope you're all good. So today we are starting with a MCQ series wherein you'll get 5 to 7 questions per video pertaining to securities law, and today's lecture will be the first lecture of this series. This video series will be quite helpful for you for your upcoming Sebi Grade A 2019 examination. There has been a news enlivenment that Sebi is going to recruit 100 people each for the next 3 years. So there is a very high probability that Sebi notification will come this year. The same has been confirmed from other sources also. So it's high time that you start preparing, and this video certainly will help you to take a step towards your goal. So before jumping on to the first MCQ of this series, let me grab this opportunity and let you know about the excellent results produced by EduTap. So for the year 2017, we got 27 final selections in RBI Grade B and 11 final selections in NABARD Grade A. For the year 2018, we got around 70 plus final selections in RBI Grade B and 26 final selection in NABARD Grade A. For the same year, that is 2018, we got lot of interview calls for Sebi Grade A and IBPS Agriculture Field Officer. So hope so that we get a good number of selection in both these examinations. For knowing about the courses that are offered by EduTap, you can take a quick snapshot of these slides. We offer individual as well as combo courses for the mentioned examination, and we have also started a new course, that is QRE course for all banking examinations, that will comprise of 3 aspects, that is quantitative aptitude, reasoning ability and English. So let us now proceed to the first MCQ of this video. So as per question number 1, we have been given with 3 statements and we need to find out which of them are incorrect. So the first statement says Sebi was constituted on 4th April 1992. The second statement says it was constituted as an interim administrative body under Ministry of Finance, and the third statement says Sebi is headquartered at Delhi. So out of these 3 statements, you need to find out the incorrect ones. So the first option, that is option A, says that statement 2 only is incorrect. The second option says statement 2 and 3 only are incorrect. Option C says that statement 1 is incorrect. Option D says statement 1 and 3 are incorrect, and statement E says none of the statements given are incorrect. So this question is testing you upon the basic facts about Sebi. So let us learn more about this thing in the explanation section. So as per the Sebi history, Sebi was constituted on 12th April 1988 as an interim administrative body under Ministry of Finance. So 1998 was the year in which Sebi was constituted or established as a watchdog of capital markets, but at that time it didn't had any powers that were legally backed. So it was said at that time that Sebi was a watchdog that can bark but not bite. So 4 years down the line, in the year 1992, Sebi Act was passed by the Indian Parliament, and that gave the statutory status to Sebi. So now Sebi had all the powers to regulate the capital market, and all those powers were legally backed by Securities Exchange Board of India Act 1992, which was passed by Indian Parliament at that time. And hence, all of these made Sebi as a very powerful institution. Now let us learn about offices of Sebi. So Sebi is headquartered at Bandra Kurla complex at Mumbai. So with respect to examination, you just remember that Sebi is headquartered at Mumbai. Sebi also has regional offices which are divided into 4 zones. The northern regional office is situated at Delhi. The eastern regional office is in Kolkata. The southern regional office is in Chennai, and the western regional office is in Ahmedabad. You are expected to remember the locations of headquarters as well as of these 4 regional offices, as a question might come up in your examination related to such information. So now let's get back to our question and let's find out the correct answer. So the first statement says that Sebi was constituted on 4th April 1992, which we know now is wrong, because Sebi was constituted or established in 1988, and 4 years down the line, that is in the year 1992, it got statutory status. So the first statement is wrong. Moving on to the second statement. Second statement says it was constituted as an interim administrative body under Ministry of Finance, which is perfectly correct. Moving on to the statement number 3, which says that Sebi is headquartered at Delhi, which we know is wrong, because Sebi is headquartered at Mumbai. So with all this information, we get to a conclusion that statement 1 and statement 3 are incorrect. So the correct option with respect to this question becomes the option D, that is statement 1 and statement 3 only are incorrect. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 2, which says that how many members are appointed in Sebi board from RBI. Option A says that 1 member, Option B says 2 members, option C says 3 members, option D says 5 members, and option E says none of the above. So this question is testing your knowledge about the composition of Sebi board. So let us learn about the constitution of Sebi board in the explanation of this question. Moving on to the next slide. As per the constitution of Sebi board is headed by a chairman which is nominated by Government of India. Then we have 2 members who are officers from Finance Ministry, Government of India, and 1 member that is appointed from RBI. We also have 5 members who are nominated by Government of India, out of which at least 3 of them should be whole-time directors. So this was all about the composition of Sebi board. Now let us know about the current board members of Sebi. So the current Sebi board is headed by Shri Ajay Tyagi as chairman of board. We have 4 whole-time members which include Shri G. Mahalingam, Ms. Madhabi Puri, S.K. Mohantani, and Anand Barua. We have 3 part-time members which include Shri Injati Srinivas, N.S. Vishwanatham, and Shri Anand Mohan Bajaj. So these are the current members of the board. You are not expected to remember each and every name, but glancing through this name will definitely help you in eliminating out the wrong options if such nature question comes up in your examination. So now let's move back to the question number 2 and find the correct option. So with all the information that you gathered in the explanation section, you can easily reach to a conclusion that only 1 member is appointed from RBI into the Sebi board. So the correct option here is option A, that is 1 member. So moving on to the next question, that is question number 3. So as per this question, chairman and whole-time members of boards may hold office for what period? So they are just asking the tenure of whole-time members and chairman. So as per option A, 2 years with maximum age limit of 65 years. Option B says 3 years with maximum age limit of 60 years. Option C says 2 years with a maximum age limit of 60 years. And option D says 3 years with maximum age limit of 65 years. Option E says 3 years with no maximum age limit. So this question is testing your knowledge regarding the tenure of chairman as well as whole-time members and the maximum age limit up till which they can hold their offices. So let's learn more about this question in the explanation section. So with respect to chairman and whole-time members, they have an office tenure of 3 years which is subjected to maximum age limit of 65 years. And when it comes to part-time members, they have a tenure of 3 years with no age limit. So this is a very simple explanation. Now moving back to our question. So now with all this information, when we see this question, we see that question is pretty easy, but the options are making it pretty confusing. But now as you know the whole information, so you can reach to a conclusion that option D is the correct answer, wherein chairman as well as whole-time directors have a tenure of 3 years with maximum age limit of 65 years. So now let's march to the question number 4 of this video. So as per question number 4, while deciding on matters brought to board, that is Sebi board, which of the following actions cannot be taken by the board? So here it is asking which of these actions cannot be taken by the board. So the keyword here is cannot. Now moving on to the options. Option A says discovery and production of books of accounts and related documents. Option B says summoning and enforcing attendance of a person. Option C says issuing commissions for the examination of witness or documents. Option D says examination on oath. And option E says all of the above actions can be taken by the board. So this question might appear a little scary to you, but don't worry, we will understand it in brief detail in the explanation section. So let's move on to the explanation. So while deciding any matter which is brought to Sebi, even not being a civil court, assumes all the power of civil courts, and hence these powers help Sebi to decide on any matter effectively. Some of these powers include discovery and production of books of account and other document, summoning and enforcing attendance of a person, examination on oath, issuing commissions for examination of witness or document, inspection of books, registers, and other documents of any person. So now we see that Sebi has wide array of powers similar to civil courts while deciding on any case. So moving back to our question, with respect to all information that we gathered from explanation section, we can easily reach to a conclusion that option E is the correct answer, as all the above actions can be taken by the board. Moving on to the 5th question. Which section of Sebi Act 1992 majorly deals with the powers and functions of board? Option A says section 15, option B says section 11, option C says section 30, option D says section 12, and option E says none of the above. I do understand that this question can be a little difficult for some of us, but such nature question have come up in 2018 examination, so you must be thorough with the section numbers and the detail of those sections. I know it is impossible for me to explain all of these sections in detail in this video. For that, you are welcome to check our courses. but I'll explain you little bit of all these mentioned section so you can at least solve this question. So moving on to the explanation section, as per the Sebi Act 1992, Section 11 deals with the powers and function of Sebi, Section 12 deals with the registration of stockbrokers, share transfer agents and etc. Section 15 deals with penalties and adjudication. So for any wrongful act such as insider trading or non-disclosure of acquisition of shares and takeovers, or for acts like failure to furnish information, failure of intermediary to enter into agreement with clients, and many more have been mentioned in this section 15. At last, we come to section 30, which deals with the power of board to make regulations. So powers like making bylaws of stock exchanges or amending them, etc. are dealt in this section 30. So now moving back to our question. So the question is asking which section deals with the powers and functions of board. So with the information that we had from the previous slides, we can easily reach to a conclusion that section 11 deals in powers and function. So here the correct option is option B, that is section 11. So moving on to the next slide, here all the answers to the previous MCQs are mentioned. You can cross-check them if you want to. Moving on to the next slide, this is a question for you guys, answer to which I'll not be discussing in this video. Please pause this video here, go through the question and type your answer in the comment section below. If you have followed along this video properly, you would easily come up with the correct answer. So now we have come to the end of this video. So if you want to know more about EduTab, you can log on to our website, that is www.edutab.co.in. If you have any queries, we'll be more than happy to resolve them. Please mail them at hello@edutab.co.in. You can even contact us on the mentioned mobile number. If you found the content of this video to be useful and informative, please don't forget to like and share with your friends. For getting continuous updates about our new videos, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Well, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye. Happy learning.